Imagine waking up every single morning, checking your analytics, and seeing that you've made hundreds of dollars while you were sleeping. For many people, this is simply a dream, but now, thanks to the power of combining AI with YouTube, that dream has become a reality for many people, including myself. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the only AI tools that you need to turn your YouTube channel into a cash cow, even if you're a complete beginner. And trust me, I know what it takes to succeed on YouTube. I have over 1 million subscribers on one of my faceless channels, over 500 million total views across all my channels, and multiple channels with over 100,000 subscribers. And I even use AI with my personal channel that you're watching right here, Make Money Matt, which has over 600,000 subscribers and makes over $100,000 per month through multiple different revenue sources. And now I want to share my secrets with you. And that's been the whole purpose of me making videos like this. Hopefully that one person out there who's watching this will take information with just one of the AI tools that I go over within this video, and it potentially changes their whole entire channel and maybe even their life. And I know that might sound crazy, but it's possible. YouTube brought me from a broke high school student to a multimillionaire at a very young age, and now I'm going to be sharing the secrets with you. Now, no matter which type of YouTube channel that you're running, the first AI tool that you need to get if you're running a YouTube channel is TubeMagic. This is actually my tool, and I've invested so much time, energy, and money into making this the absolute best tool ever, and it's a tool I wish I had when I was starting YouTube automation 10 years ago. But like I said, this applies to any type of channel. Most of the channels I run are YouTube automation niche channels, which are completely faceless, but I even use this tool for my personal channel as well. So what exactly does TubeMagic do? Well, it can generate you unlimited video ideas. You can do keyword research with it and find the absolute best keywords to use within your videos. You can generate scripts in a matter of seconds, and you can even generate script outlines. And we've got a bunch of different templates for script outlines, YouTube short scripts, how-to scripts, and list video scripts. And it'll even optimize your videos for you using our warp upload feature. You basically just put in an unlisted video link and it will write an optimized title, description, and tags for your videos in a matter of seconds. Now at this point you might be asking, Matt, does this really work? And my answer to that is absolutely. Just take a look at some of the testimonials we've gotten from huge YouTubers who are using this tool successfully to succeed with their channels, and most importantly, it's helping them do it in less time. So let's say you're just starting out on YouTube, for instance, and you're just feeling overwhelmed with the amount of work that has to go into even just the back end of running a YouTube channel, optimizing your videos, writing your scripts, coming up with video ideas. TubeMagic will take out all the guesswork for you, and one of my favorite tools within TubeMagic is not only all the AI stuff, that's epic, but the keyword research alone will allow you to search any phrase on YouTube. Let's say you're running a travel channel, right? All you have to do is type travel within the keyword research feature, and then it'll bring up a bunch of relevant keywords. Now here's the secret. You want to choose keywords that have a high amount of search volume and a low amount of competition. That might sound really obvious, but here's where TubeMagic's AI can help you. We also give you a magic score, and that magic score automatically weighs the competition against the search volume to find you the overall best keywords. So all you have to do then is sort that list by the highest magic score, and that's going to be the best keywords that you can use on your videos. You can get amazing video ideas, and I recommend getting half of your video ideas from that, and then the other half of your video ideas from already popular videos, so you're not guessing and you're also modeling what works. That way you'll have amazing video ideas, you'll have incredible scripts because you can do it in half the time and they'll actually be good, and your videos will actually be optimized to get as many views as they possibly can get. Now don't just take my word for it, you can try TubeMagic yourself. I'll put a link down below. We put together a crazy offer, so if you want to try it out for completely free, you can check it out there. And now I know what you're thinking. TubeMagic sounds awesome, but what about the visual side of things? Namely, what about thumbnails on my videos? How can I generate amazing images for my thumbnails, and how can I use AI to help me generate thumbnails? Well, here's a tool that will allow you to not spend hours and hours on Photoshop or hire expensive thumbnail artists to generate amazing AI images nearly instantly. And that tool is our second tool on this list, which is Midjourney. Midjourney is essentially an AI tool where you put in a prompt, and it can be as complex as you want to make it, and it will actually create an incredible quality image that's based off of that prompt. Like for example, you could literally tell Midjourney, make an image of a giant shark jumping out of the water over a cruise ship, and it will literally do that. That's just something random I thought of. And you can see huge channels using tools like Midjourney to generate their thumbnails. For example, the channel Thoughty2 does a lot of their thumbnails with AI, as you can see on there. But here's the thing, Midjourney is not just good for thumbnails. You can also use it for visuals throughout your videos, because you might need an image or a picture to use within your video, but you can't find it anywhere, then you can use Midjourney to just generate it. Now let's get into the third AI tool that you need to use, which is ElevenLabs. If you struggled with recording voiceovers in the past, you don't like the sound of your own voice, and you literally just want to generate a voiceover in a matter of seconds, ElevenLabs will let you do it, and they sound incredibly hyper-realistic. In fact, these are some of the most realistic ones that I've ever heard, and they're up there with other software like Play.ht. Both software are incredibly good, and both can work really good for this. Not only do they have tons of built-in voices, but you can also clone your own voice. So if you don't want to be behind a microphone for countless hours, don't worry. But like I said, if you don't want to even clone your own voice and you just want to use one of their built-in voices with their huge library that they have, that's totally fine. For example, they have voices like
this one,
like this one,
and even like this one.
At this point, you're probably asking, can I actually get monetized with robot voiceovers from platforms like Play.ht or ElevenLabs? And the answer is yes, if you do it the right way, which means if your content is actually giving people value. That's what YouTube cares about when it comes to using AI in your videos or anything like that. They care if your video at the end of the day is providing value to the end viewer that it's intended to do. And also using platforms like ElevenLabs are going to ensure that your voiceovers sound incredibly realistic, in fact, indistinguishable from a human, and that'll put you far ahead as opposed to using bad tools that just sound like a robot. In that case, you may struggle to get monetized. Now, the fourth tool that you need is Storyblocks. Now, Storyblocks is actually the sponsor of today's video, but even if they weren't sponsoring this video, this is a tool that I've personally been using for the past 7 years, and I've been paying for a subscription for Storyblocks. So even though I'm thankful for them for sponsoring this video, I actually use this tool and I get a lot of value from it. Basically, Storyblocks gives you access to unlimited high quality downloads of an amazing content, whether that be stock footage, music for the backgrounds of your videos, images, and the best thing about this content is that it's going to be royalty free for you. So you don't have to worry about copyright or anything like that. So whenever you need to put something in the background of your videos, my default place to go to is Storyblocks, and I tell all my editors as well. In fact, I only try to hire people who edit videos who already have a subscription to Storyblocks for that very reason. They even have a really good tool called the Maker tool, which allows you to edit videos directly within Storyblocks. So you literally can just import clips into that and then edit your video that way. And there's a lot of channels out there. Like for example, Before You Go and Scary Harry, which are both travel channels, which primarily use stock footage in the backgrounds of their videos. You've also got psychology channels like Brainy Dose. You've got health channels like Body Hub. And all these channels are primarily stock footage. So you could literally create an entire channel just using clips from Storyblocks if you wanted to. That being said, feel free to get visual content from multiple different places. Storyblocks are just incredibly helpful when it comes to finding it, and they have content for almost anything you can imagine. And to get started with unlimited stock media downloads at just one price, head on over to storyblocks.com/makemoneymatt and we'll hook you up. Or simply click the link down in the description. Now, once you've got visual content for your videos, how are you going to put it all together into being a coherent video? And that's where our next AI tool comes in, which is a completely free video editor, which is called CapCut. Not only is CapCut an amazing video editor, but they also have AI tools built in like auto subtitling your videos. So if you need to put captions on your videos or even just put titles throughout specific parts of your videos, it can help you do that really easily. And if you've watched my channel at all, you know I recommend adding in things like titles or subtitles throughout your videos due to the fact that that will help keep people's attention. You'll get a higher average view duration, which will in turn allow YouTube to push out your content more. And so here's all the AI tools you need and a couple bonus tools which are really going to help you. TubeMagic to generate incredible video ideas, scripts, and optimize your videos. Midjourney to create AI thumbnails. ElevenLabs for AI voiceovers. Storyblocks to find the perfect stock footage. And CapCut to edit it all together seamlessly. Now, there are other AI tools out there that will do your editing basically for you if you're doing primarily stock footage-based content. For example, you've got tools like Pictory or Flicky, which will edit the videos together completely for you. Also, there's tools like Opus Clip, for example, which will create short-form content for you from any long-form YouTube video. So, for example, you could even paste the link of this YouTube video you're watching right now into Opus Clip, and then it will find the best moments of that video to create vertical short form content that then you can go post out there on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And there's tools like Descript, which will allow you to generate a transcript of your videos and then edit those videos based off of the transcript. And then there's also tools like HeyGen, which will allow you to create AI avatars of yourself, so you could potentially even have a personal channel of you talking, and channels like AI Guy do this for the intros of his videos. Now at this point you're probably asking, Matt, is this all too good to be true? Can AI really do the heavy lifting when it comes to running a YouTube channel completely for me? And the answer to that is yes, it can do a lot for you, but you do have to make sure and always vet any work that AI does before you go out there and you upload the videos. But even so, you'll be saving a lot of time as opposed to doing this all yourself, or even hiring people to do a lot of the work for you. And with all that time and money and energy saved, I believe AI will help you a ton when it comes to running YouTube channels. And let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's say you're creating a video about the top 10 best travel destinations in 2024. You could use TubeMagic to create an amazing title and script, Midjourney to create a visually stunning thumbnail, 11 Labs to narrate the video in your own voice, Storyblocks to find gorgeous stock footage of each of the locations you talk about, and then CapCut to edit it all together into a polished video. But here's the thing, you still need to add your own creativity and personality throughout the video. For example, you could share your own personal experiences or funny anecdotes about the locations you talk about in your video. And you could give your honest opinion about which places could be worth visiting and which ones could be overhyped. So the point is, AI is an incredible tool, but it's not a substitute for your own voice and perspective. And that's why I really like features like the script outlining tool within TubeMagic, due to the fact that it'll give you an outline of your script, so you're starting at 80-90% of the way there as opposed to 0, and then you can go ahead and fill in the gaps and then write your script based off of the bullet points it gives you, and that's one of the tools that I really like the most. And in my opinion, the real power of AI is working smarter rather than harder. Now the question you've all been waiting for, how are you going to actually make money with all these AI tools with your YouTube channels? Well, there's 5 main ways of monetizing your channel. Number 1, AdSense. This is the money you make every single time a viewer watches an ad before one of your videos. The more monetized views you get, the more money you make. Number 2, brand sponsorships. This is also somewhat dependent on the amount of views you get. Brands will typically look at your last 10 to 15 videos, they'll find the average view count of those videos, and then multiply the thousands of views that those videos are getting by a decent CPM, let's say $50, and then they'll pay you to do a placement or a sponsorship on that video. And make sure to only promote products that you actually believe in, not just ones that will pay you. For example, with Storyblocks on this video, I actually believe in them, so that's why I took the sponsorship. Number 3, affiliate marketing. This is where you will sell somebody else's product on your video, but you'll get a good commission from every sale that you refer. Number 4, physical products. This is where you will sell things like merch from your channel. I really don't recommend it that much. The amount of money you make per sale is typically incredibly low, and people would much rather buy, for example, a good digital affiliate product rather than a physical product. And that brings me to way number 5 of monetizing, which is your very own digital product. You could sell things like ebooks, guides, or courses and make a lot more money per sale. And personally, I make most of my money from digital products, so that's one that I recommend the most. And so there you have it. That is how to use AI to both optimize your YouTube channel and make it into a well-oiled machine that will pump out videos for you, and AI will do a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to doing it. By now, you've seen how transformative some of these tools can be, and I can tell you firsthand from someone who's actually doing this that these tools actually work. But here's the thing, simply knowing about these tools is not enough. To really maximize your earnings and create sustainable income on YouTube, you need to commit to mastering them. That means diving in headfirst, experimenting with different techniques, and taking action. And if you're somebody who doesn't want to go through all the trial and error that's typically involved with starting any new venture, and AI YouTube channels are no exception, then I have an AI course where I go over my exact process called the Tube AI system. Within this course, I teach step-by-step how to grow AI faceless YouTube channels and how a lot of my students and I are doing it successfully. There's also a private group where we answer every single question daily, and it's really just meant to help you to implement this as fast as possible. It's first come, first serve, so don't wait too long. It'll be at the first link down in the description if you want to go check it out, and I'll see you soon.